And so the biggest patch of Fontaine is finally upon us, for this is the patch that finally our lovely Furina arrives. And of course, I've been waiting for her for so long, just love her character design, can't wait to actually get her. And in order to get her, we actually need Primogems, and that is exactly what today's video is talking about. As usual, we'll be predicting how much Primogems we'll be able to save in patch 4.2. And hopefully we kinda gonna be getting a lot, because I know that many of us will be saving up and pulling for Furina. As usual, quick disclaimer guys, is that this is not an official confirmation of how much primos you will be getting. It's only an educated guess estimations based from the past data to predict how much we will get. And so with that out of the way, let's just dive right in. As usual guys, how I'll be doing is I'll be dividing the patch into two phases, first and second, so that you can have an idea of how much gems you'll be saving up for each phase to plan out accordingly depending on the character you want to pull. So for the first phase, as usual, we'll have the game update maintenance that gives you 600 Primogems, daily commission that goes on for 21 days, give you 1260 primos, spiral abyss with one reset that gives you 600 Primogems assuming you're able to clear everything. There'll be a new area within Fontaine for you to explore. So basically, if I were to add everything together regarding the chest as well as exploration, domain unlock, all that, we can assume that you'll be getting around 2000 Primogems. Obviously, this is one thing too hard to gauge, but hopefully Hoyoverse will be giving us at least around this amount. Additionally, there'll be new world quest too, so on estimation we'll probably get around 500 Primogems for this. Our fifth act of the Archon quest. This time around, there was only one mention towards the Archon quest, so I would say that there will be only one quest. Therefore, you get a 60 Primogems from clearing the quest, as well as an intertwined fate from the rewards as usual. That gives you a total of 220 from the Archon quest, as well as Furina story quest will be gained to see, that gives you a 60 primos. Now Furina and Baizu try run doing that gets you a total of 40 Primogems. Moving on to the main event of the patch, TLC's Fantastic Adventure. Since it's the biggest event of the patch, we'll assume that you get around 1000 Primogems from clearing this. Side event number 1, which is our Fungi Fiesta, usually gives you around 420 Primogems. If you're still doing Hold Your Lab Daily Chicken guys, you get around 80 Primogems from that, in addition to many other new achievements that we'll be getting in patch 4.2. We can expect to be getting around 300 Primogems. And so when adding everything together, we'll be seeing around 7080 Primogems for the first phase, or in other words, that it's a 45 pools for free-to-play players to save up. Moving on to the second phase guys, we get the daily commission as usual, and that gives you 1260 primos. Spiral Abyss this time gets 2 resets, and that gets you 1200 primos if you're able to clear everything. Sino and Ayato try runs gets you a 40 Primogems, as well as moving on to our third and fourth side event, which is our Graph Adversarial, as well as our Misty Dungeons. Adding everything together, we should be able to see around 840 primos. Our Stardust Exchange reset for December gets you 800 Primogems for the 5 intertwined fate you get, as well as our live stream redemption code for patch 4.3 is another 300 primos. Adding everything together of the second phase, we'll be seeing 4440 primos. So everything added together with patch 4.2 guys, that would be around 11,520 primos, or in other words, that is a 72 pools. Gets you almost a soft pity, or if you are lucky, you should already get a 5-star by then. Now as usual, I do recommend you to get a Walk-in if you are playing a lot with Genshin Impact. It is pretty cheap, but it does get you a lot of Primogems save up too. So if we were to add everything together with Walk-in, you'll be seeing around 15,300 Primogems, or that would be a 96 pool for basically a guaranteed 5-star pool by then. So guys, that's basically my Primogems prediction for patch 4.2. Obviously, we always hope that Hoyoverse will be giving us a lot more Primogems than this, so that especially free-to-play player will get to save up a lot more. Now guys, I know that patch 4.2 is is a very important patch. And if you're someone who's been deciding to pull for some of the character in patch 4.2, yet you're still on the fence, then I have a very in-depth video going through the character of patch 4.2 to help you make the best possible decision within the patch. So be sure to check out the video right here, as I'm sure it will be very valuable to you. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me to this part of the video, guys. And with that, I wish you a super day, and I will catch you on my next video.